Hi everyone, welcome to Drive and Fail 34. This may not be illegal, but it just shows how little people concentrate when they're on the phone. As I say, instructor standards are slipping. This is poor. What message does this give out to everyone else who sees it?
That was quite unreal. Do you think you'd be particularly self-aware in that?
Yeah.
Wow.
This clip left me shaking my head. My view is turning right, and the corner they take is quite narrow. They slow down to a good speed, they don't cut the corner, but they still get beeped from the lorry behind. Did the flash have anything to do with this collision? It's quite hard to tell, but try not to react if someone flashes you. Have a look for yourself before going. It always amazes me that people overtake hoping there's going to be no one coming the other way. The solid lines are also there for a reason. This clip, we're going to be watching the white van that's entering the roundabout now. There are certain elements of what the van driver does that may actually be classed as a little bit more advanced, in other words increasing view to come up to corners. However, I don't think this is the case. There was no reason to straddle the centre line in that situation, and I'm pretty sure it would have caused the oncoming vehicles some alarm also. But what about this next one? I think there's a possibility that the view opened up for the van driver and it wasn't a bad decision to do what they did. Sometimes offsiding or going over the centre line can be a help. If you haven't seen my video on this subject, please check it out. But in that upload I also mentioned that I wouldn't do it if I had a vehicle following behind, for the exact reason we're discussing this clip now. People following may be thinking, what the hell is this driver doing? Personally, I don't think this is done by design. This driver could be drunk, they could be not well, they could be tired, or they could be using a mobile phone. To keep back and give yourself distance should be an obvious one, because if there was a collision, you don't want to be caught up in it also. And after seeing how the van driver has just taken that corner, I'd be straight on the phone to the police. This guy might need some help, and you might just be saving someone's life. Oh, car parks, my favourite places. Absolutely not. The amount of cars that get damaged in car parks is massive. Cars are getting bigger and bigger, but the average space hasn't increased as long as I can remember. And there's also the small matter of drivers are getting worse.
Sausage roll. You like a sausage roll?
Oh, she's just hit that car.
Oh my god. JM 17 KKE. JM.
Before you drive, make sure all loads are secure. Even small engine city cars can get out of shape. It's a scary moment the first time it happens. How many collisions and near misses happen through pure impatience? If that was me cycling though, I would have seen it and slowed. This mistake isn't by impatience, it's just literally not looking and not seeing. But again, one of the parties involved could and should have slowed down sooner and more. This was just about enough though. But the anticipation needs a little work. All the clues were there. I've nothing to add with this clip.
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
How the hell did they get there? I'll be interested to hear people's thoughts on this clip. The area to the left is just a pavement and is not a cycle lane. This clip was filmed just after the highway code updates. Is there a little confusion here? This clip is so dangerous in so many ways.
And that was the other thing, so a lot of these guys died because well-intending nurses failed. And if you don't have a jaw, your tongue slips back into your mouth and you choke. Or you suffer.
That's all we've got, but I was expecting someone else to overtake and take this mobility vehicle out. A surefire way to get disapproval from me is to hit the horn before the brake pedal. It was a poor emerge, but come on, you've got to be better than that. This is a better clip from my viewer. Sees the problem and backs off. That's more like it. Someone else who hasn't secured their load.
Man just lost his load. Hilarious. Very nice. Lovely.
If these poles came off while you were doing 70, that would go straight through a windscreen. This was more than likely too fast for the conditions. It could of course have been a mechanical failure, but with the proximity to this big puddle on the left, I doubt it very much. Nice use of the hazard lights by the vehicle in front. And don't miss the red car that's implanted at the top of the verge. And look at the state of the Mercedes that's stranded up in lane 2. I hope everyone was okay.
Did they just happen now? Do they need help? Are they okay?
Do you want to talk to them?
Have a quick look at the date at the bottom of the screen. That's just ruined Christmas. I wouldn't fancy driving a bus in London with all these scooters zipping about. One of my viewers capturing a Delta Belter. I must admit, I don't get that many nowadays. They must all know my car. And to finish this episode, we've got one of the most bizarre clips I've ever seen. My viewer gets a smashed windscreen, but you'll never guess how. That's right, it was a flying golf club. Thanks a lot for watching everyone. Please support the channel, and if you need a dashcam, use the affiliate links in the description. Keep safe everyone, I'll see you soon.